Hey guys, it's Kelsey and I am here with layout 2 for how to kill a kit with style. Layout 1 you will see later. It is a hot video, so sorry about that. You will see that later. This is number 2, but it's the first one you will be seeing. So of course this month I am using One Canoe 2 Goldenrod, which I am super excited about. You guys know I love One Canoe 2. I don't get to work with it that often, so I am super excited. I got to use my birthday birthday gift to kind of splurge on some scrapbooking supplies. So there's not really a challenge for this one. I just knew I really wanted to do this page with these 3 photos, and I knew it was going to be kind of tricky because I knew the one photo that has me in it is the photo I wanted you to see me in, because the photo of me and my mom and my brother, I don't look so great. So I'm trying to strategically stagger these because I definitely wanted that picture on here because it has my mom and my brother in it. So I'm layering the photo of me over the me in that photo and then you'll see the sunset to the side. So I wanted to incorporate all 3 of these, but kind of wanted to strategically cover up the duplicate me and have the more flattering picture in front. So this was the first night, or not the first night because we got there and pretty much there wasn't much to do that first day because we got there later. But the second day, which was the first full day we were in Hawaii, we ended it by going back to Waima Bay. We really loved this location last year when we were in Hawaii because there was some really big waves and pro surfers, and it was really, really cool. So we definitely wanted to go back here. So after we did that hike and we got some acai, we came to just hang out at this beach for the rest of the day. During the winter, you cannot go swimming in this part of the ocean because the current is really, really, really strong. They only allow professionals in the water because it gets so severe. So we were just going to watch, and we happened to be here during a 50-foot swell. So the water was like 3 times even bigger than it was the last time we were here. So they did have some caution tape we had to sit behind. So you can kind of see that in my lap in that first picture, and then running in front of my mom and my brother in the second one. So I definitely wanted to make sure I got that detail in there, that the water was so intense that they had caution tape on the beach that we had to sit behind. There were still some crazy surfers that were surfing out here, but the waves were only, I mean, they were bigger than last time, but they were just so much more like intense and violent than last time too. So that was really interesting to watch. We got a really pretty golden sunset, so that's why I grabbed these photos first, because I feel like they went so well with this One Canoe 2 Goldenrod collection. Goldenrod has these really rich yellows and these really beautiful navies, and I knew the golden tones and this yellow would really pop off of the golden background. And since we were here for the first sunset pretty much, the sun going down into nighttime, I thought the navy was still appropriate because it's starting to get dark and all that. But yeah, I basically just used this 112 by 12 background. I had a few branding strips of this striped yellow that I did a border punch on, so I just layered that top and bottom. Pretty much after that though, I layer these 3 photos together and just embellish from there. I don't do any other paper layers, so that's kind of nice. I am trying to be careful about how I use my 12 by 12s. I do have my 6 by 6 to work with, so I don't think I pulled any of that in. I think I pulled a few cut aparts in maybe, but I really just play with the embellishments because I love the ephemera pack. I love these puffy stickers, and I also have the new One Canoe hashtag sticker book that I'm really excited about. So I kind of just wanted to play with that stuff. So after I got the background together, I just kind of looked at all what I had there. I wanted to make sure to pull in more yellows, and I also decided to pull in little pops of pinks as well. So you see that little lemon that says squeeze the day? That actually does not make it on here, but it did make me pull in a bunch of other lemony lime type embellishments that do make it. So it inspired the rest of my embellishment, but then that lime or lemon ends up coming back off. So you'll see that in a minute. I'm going through my paper pad thinking I'm going to use some more of it, but seriously, once I start layering up these ephemera pieces, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and get these photos stuck down. I know that's how it has to be. It's not a horrible picture of me, it's just not as good as the other picture of me, so I'm covering myself up. You can see the top of my head and my shoulder peeking around the corner. I just know in my head I'm gonna try and at least cover up that part of my head with something else so it's not totally distracting. But with that lime, right, or that lemon, I keep saying lime because it looks a little green in some of the other ephemera, but that lemon there were a few other lemon die cuts, so I pulled in that half lemon and it tucks right up there and covers up my head from that one photo. So I know I kind of want to build out from there. I also have this really cute little pink notepad paper I figure I can do my journaling on, and I have some really pretty white florals that came in the ephemera that I decided I would tuck in as well. I think that adds a really pretty layery detail. So I have both those flowers. I started pulling in some pink. I really like this little girl that says exhale. It's on this golden color, this yellow, and she's silhouetted, which really reminded me of sunset as well. And she's wearing this little flower wreath that has the same florals from the other ephemera that I'm embellishing with. So I thought that was perfect. Now you can see me going in with my pencil. I'm just marking what all these layers are covering so I know what all I can gut, because of course I am going to be gutting these 12 by 12, seeing as I don't have too much to work with this month. I want to make sure I'm saving whatever big chunks I can, so that just takes me a second to kind of fiddle around with cutting the pieces that will be covered up. That way I can kind of save that for another layout. I will tell you, I did pull in a few semi-random embellishments. You saw me pull in that shovel and that little gardening trowel. I figured we're on the beach, so I know a lot of kids use shovels and trowels to make sandcastles and all that stuff, and even though we didn't do that, I don't really have any gardening pictures or anything like that where I would use those another time. And since we're on a beach, it still gave me that beach vibe. It still reminds me of beach activities, so that's why the shovel does make it on this layout. I know that can seem a little random, but it really fits for me because I know that was one of my favorite things to do when I was little, was to shovel the sand and sift it through a little net to get all the shells and everything. So that will get on there. That's kind of my reasoning behind it. So I know that might be really random to some people, but gardening trowel does not make it, I don't think, but the shovel does. So you'll see that in a minute. I'm just going to go ahead and glue all these down so it's secure. I did back that big hole in a scrap of black paper just so it was still stable, and I had something to glue all these photo layers to. I'm going to tuck a doily behind there. I really like how that adds to the layeriness and kind of gives you a base for this little cluster to build upon. So now I'm pretty much just gluing things down where I had them before that, so that just takes me a minute to kind of reconfigure what I had. That little Waima Bay banner was a cut apart from the 6x6 tag, or it doesn't say Waima Bay yet, but I'm gonna write Waima Bay on it. But it has a little lemon lime slice on it, so while I was pulling in some of the lemon ephemera, I figured I might as well use the banner that had a lemon slice on it, so that's why I kind of decided to pull that in. But yeah, just gluing this stuff down where I had it before. It'll just take me a moment. I think that shovel looks super cute though down there, that pink shovel, and I'm just going to layer it up over that circular lemon piece, and I think that looks precious. And it kind of completes my visual triangle. It's not exactly in a triangle, it's more it's more on the diagonal, I guess, than a triangle, but I have 3 separate areas of embellishment. It still looks balanced to me. Ideally, if you were going to have a visual triangle, the shovel probably should have been on the left side of the page to really have your ephemera circling the photos, but I'm okay with where it is. And I also had these goldenrod thickers, and they are so stinking cute. And there was this one that says Sunkissed, so I'm just going to make that my title. I think the golden tones look perfect on this page, and with the sunset, and you can see all those golden rich rays coming out over the ocean. I just thought that was the perfect title, so I really like that. I think it is the only gold thing I have on the page right now though, even though the yellow is very gold toned, so I will pull in some more gold elements to kind of make that make sense in a little bit. And then you did see me just write Waima Bay on that little banner, and I stuck that above the little girl. That's just the name of the bay where we were. And now I have some washi tape. I wanted to pull in some more pink since a few of the ephemera has pink in it. I just wanted that to be more represented on the page. So I have a few pink washies I'm going to pull in. I have this little pink plaid that I'm tearing. That's going to go across the bottom of the photos. And then I do have some heart washi that's a little skinnier that I will pull in on top of the photos. So I think that's super cute. I love the pink that it adds, and it adds such a softness to it. It makes it a little more girly. So I think that's super precious. I love, love, love that washi. There we go. I want to make sure I get puffy stickers on here too, because even though you wouldn't have seen my first layout for this collection yet, I don't think I got any puffy stickers on it. So I wanted to make sure I got puffy stickers on this one. I really love that cute little pink globe. So I made sure to get that on there. And then there's little puffy hearts all over this cute little sheet. So I just take 2 of them and cluster them in each area. And then I didn't have that floral in the bottom cluster with the shovel, and I have that floral ephemera piece in the top 2. So there was a little floral puffy sticker that I popped down there just so it was represented in all 3 areas. And I'm going back through my sticker book. I love this sticker book so much, and I'm just looking for stuff to kind of finish off this page. I know I want some more gold. There's this little leftover gold arrow piece from my first layout. Again, you wouldn't have seen that yet, but I decided to go ahead and use it up on this page. So I'm just having a little bit poke out of that side, and I think, did I use it all on that side? I think I did. I just wanted a little pop of gold somewhere else besides the title. And then I'm pulling some gold foiled heart stickers and putting a few in the other 2 areas as well, just so there's gold around the page and it's not just the title. And now I'm going to do my journaling really quick. So it just says the 50-foot swell meant we had to sit behind the caution tape and only the pros allowed to surf. This was the best way to end the day with the most golden sunset. So pretty much what I told you before. I just used a navy colored pen just to draw that blue in from the background. So I think that looks really cute. I think I'm almost done. I am going to add some Heidi Swapp Gold Color Shine just to really bring that gold into the rest of the page. So you'll see me splatter that in a few areas. But other than that, I am done. So here are the close-ups. Thanks guys for watching. I am really, really excited about this month. So stay tuned for more One Canoe 2. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.